This is 24 Hours Until a New Year, Show 4. Air date December 19th, 2023.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve celebration of the century. This is not 24 hours until the birthday. This is not 24 years until the new year. This is it. This is 24 hours until a new year.
Hello, I'm John Good. I'm the announcer of It's Academic, and we're doing some audition video right now. And now, Chapter 4, 24 days until the new year. Four years earlier.
Severe lines around the nose and mouth with Juvederm XC. Tell your doctor if you have a history of scarring or are taking medicines that decrease.
This is It's Academics, show number 19, VTR date November 23rd, 2019, and the show will set to air on February 8th, 2020. Take one.
Ready for some relief? Xiidra is the first and only eye drop approved for both the signs and symptoms of dry eye. One drop in each eye, twice a day. Don't use if you are allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. Remove contacts before using Xiidra and wait at least 15 minutes before reinserting. Chat with your eye doctor about Xiidra.
You asked for it, and Wolves is bringing it back. Get 25% off our low price plus 0% interest for 6 months, or 20% off plus 0% interest for 24 months, or 10% off plus 0% interest for 60 months and free delivery.
This test is working.
Super Saturday returns to Wolves.
Okay, network inspection. Connected to Wi-Fi, protected from threats. Thermostat, connected, protected. Speakers, space vacuum. This is not connected or protected. That's a framework error. And it's a family security breach. Gotta go.
With Xfinity X5, if it's connected, it's protected.
Pull the trigger.
Simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $39.99 a month for 12 months. Plus, ask about enhanced network security for all your connected devices. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Be my Valentine. And at night, you should always brush your teeth from the left to right.
Adventure Dental Vision Orthodontics makes it easy to get your kids the care they need. Call or go online today.
Here we go.
I hired the team at Bath Fitter, and now I've got a bathtub that I love.
For a free in-home consultation.
Over the last 10 years, BGE Home has sold over 30,000 windows, making thousands of families more comfortable.
joining us today on It's Academic, and an early happy Valentine's Day to you. Let's get to our opening round. We start our teams out with 100 points. In this opening round, 10 points for each correct answer, 10 points off to our teams. The teams, our category is all about codes. All about codes. Area codes and zip codes, part of our everyday life. But let's see what you know about
Let's fire it up.
types of codes. Begin. The development of Morse code made this 1840s invention. Mount Everett. Telegraph, you got that right there. Next. One of the earliest law codes was named for this woman. Yes, Mount Everett. Hammurabi, that's right. Ancient Babylon. These codes are on almost all items in a supermarket. South Korea. Barcodes is right. Thank you, Caleb, for your help over there. This American author created a code in his story, The Gold Bug. That's Baltimore's own Edgar Allan Poe. Next, World War II code talkers. Yes, Mount Everett. Navajo, that's right. An initial Indian tribe we were after. Next, Nazi Germany used this. Mount Everett. Enigma code, the initial encryption machine used by Nazi Germany. The code of Manu is part of this religion, whose gods include Brahma and Shiva. South River. Hinduism is correct, yes. And lastly, SMF is the airport code
I was
for the
shaking.
capital city of California. Yes, Mount Everest. Sacramento it is, and that's the end of the opening round. It's academic. The wonderful Seahawk out there. Program today. We have a wonderful audience here today, almost standing room only. Let's see all those signs out there. They're all here. They're all fans of our 9th grade players. Let's make the first three. They hail from Old Mill, and Emerson,
Old Mill.
Cora, and Caleb. First time on the show. So nice to have you here. Emerson, tell us a little bit about yourself, if you would.
Hi there, my name is Emerson Moore. I'm a junior at Old Mill High School. In addition to doing It's Academic, I play soccer, ice hockey, and run track.
Wow, so you're a scholar athlete. Yes, indeed, young man. Cora, nice to have you here.
Oh, thank you very much. My name is Cora Coleman. I'm a senior at Old Mill High School. In addition to It's Academic, I'm also an International Baccalaureate student. I'm a member of the International Thespian Society Troupe 1129 at my school, and I'm a tenor pan in the steel drum band, and I'm a Chick-fil-A employee.
We're showing up and supporting us today.
They were waiting to hear their
Here we
names.
go.
Yes.
Time to
Get
fire
done,
it up.
Caleb. All right, Old Mill, look at your monitor. These questions are for you. 20 points, no penalties. Here we begin. Force a stern look. Hidden in this phrase is the name of what Pacific Ocean island named for a spring religious holiday?
Easter.
That's it. Reams to rugby. You'd look in this volume of an old encyclopedia for information about what order of mammals that includes mice and rats. Rodents is right, Emerson. Gerald Blank and Henry Blank. What same last name is shared by these two Americans, our 38th president and an early car manufacturer?
Ford.
Ford is right. Choose among Sumatra, Luzon, and Honshu. The Japanese capital city of Tokyo is located on which of these islands?
Honshu.
Honshu is correct. And lastly, you never get to sit down unless you're a blank. To complete this complaint from a tired actor, add what royal title associated with Shakespeare's characters Lear and Duncan?
King.
You get to sit down if you're the king. Nicely done, Old Mill. Takes you to 200 points. Good way to start our game. Let's move on to South River, and Caleb number 2 is with us today. Catherine is here, and Rachel, all new to the program. We have a couple freshmen and a senior here. Tell us about yourselves, Caleb.
My name is Caleb. I'm a freshman at South River High School, and other than It's Academic, I run a nonprofit organization called Kid Changemakers, and I want to thank our alternates today, Jay, Curran, and Zane, for being here to support us.
Wonderful. They appreciate that. You got a shadow team out there. Yeah. Catherine, you're our senior, right?
I am a senior.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Catherine Russell. I'm a 17-year-old senior at South River High School. Outside of It's Academic, I'm a swimmer. I play the oboe,
and I'm the president of our school ski club. Today I'd like to thank our advisor, Mr. G, and our principal, Mr. Myers, for coming out to support us.
Really important people, and they'll be up in just a few moments. Thank you, Catherine. Really accomplished young lady over there. Rachel, nice to have you with us.
Hi, I'm Rachel Mohammed. I'm a 15-year-old freshman at South River. Outside of It's Academic, I'm on South River's JV volleyball team, their Model United Nations team. I'm also on a FIRST robotics team. And I'm a local math tutor for kids in the area.
Oh my goodness.
I'd like to thank our Seahawk. Our varsity.
See those balloons. That means
Yes.
you're going to get all 8 of these. I'm counting on you. Here we go.
Here are the
If you want to
sirens.
climb the highest mountain in the western
Fire it up.
hemisphere, you'd head for Mount Aconcagua in what mountain range that runs through South America?
Oh,
That's okay.
The Andes?
And say it again.
The Andes?
Andes is correct. Thank you, Emerson, for your help. If you dug a hole from here to the center of the earth, you'd emerge near what smallest continent?
Australia?
Australia's right, yes. Before Hercules could steal golden apples from the Garden of Hesperides, he had to fight with fire-breathing monsters such as Smaug of Tolkien's Middle-earth.
Dragon?
A dragon is right. Thank you, Caleb. Science question for you, Old Bill. Look at your monitor. If a Pyrex flask of boiling water is closed tightly and removed from the flame, the boiling stops. If cool water is immediately poured onto the outside of the flask, which of these things happens to the water?
Does it freeze?
It boils again. It
Oh,
boils
boy.
again. Next, an item of clothing called himation was the ancient Greek equivalent of what Roman garment that was a symbol of citizenship?
Toga?
That's it. Good answer. What African-American woman wrote several autobiographical works, including I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings?
Maya Angelou?
That would be she. Math question for you. Look at your monitor. What is the missing number in this Fibonacci-like sequence?
7.
5.
It is 5.
Five.
Last question for you in this round. Between the 2 world wars, thugs, known as black shirts, formed part of the movement spearheaded by what Italian fascist leader?
Mussolini?
It is indeed Mussolini. Thank you, Emerson. Good round for Old Mill. Takes you to 340. All right. Couldn't give away the bonus points. Might happen for South River. David, pack up 1 or 2 for South River, please. Number 2. All right. Caleb and Catherine and Rachel, you can do this. Let's get them all. A method to help people who stammer was developed in the early 19th century by the grandfather of what American who invented the telephone?
Alexander Graham Bell?
That's correct. American colonists organized the Sons of Liberty in 1765 to protest what British legislative act whose name sounds like postage?
The Stamp Act?
That's it. At the Battle of Gettysburg, Pickett's ill-fated charge was an attempt to take what ridge whose name suggests a graveyard?
Cemetery?
Cemetery Ridge, yes. Science question. Look at your monitor. Hydrogen peroxide, chlorine, and ozone can all be classified as which of these?
Dehydrating?
No, those are all oxidizing agents. Next, while the Federalist Papers were full
Okay.
of references to ancient
Oh,
Rome,
boy.
they made only one reference to what then existing Turkish Empire.
The Ottomans?
That's right. Thank you, Caleb. Next, a novel titled What Happened to Anna Kay was an updated American version of what Tolstoy novel whose central character is named Anna.
Anna Karenina?
Yes, good answer. Math question. Look at your monitor. Solve for X for me, please.
-3.
It is -3. Last question for you. What 4th Chief Justice administered the presidential oath of office 9 times during his tenure from 1801 to 1835?
John Marshall?
It is John Marshall. Good answer. Good. Take the 400
That's a
points.
power bonus. No, that's not power bonus. Oh, sorry.
Excellent playing. All right, let's see if we can give those bonus points away. I have one packet left, packet number 1 for Mount Hebron. So Kotu and David and Jeremy, let's take them all. El Paso, Texas, and Juarez, Mexico are located on opposite sides of what river that forms much of the boundary between the U.S. and Mexico?
The Rio Grande?
Yes, sir. The neighboring states of Illinois and Iowa lead the nation in the production of what crop that Native Americans called maize?
Corn.
Corn is right. The eyes of jewelry dealers sparkle when they discuss South Africa's Kimberley mines, the source of what hardest gemstone?
Diamonds.
Diamond is right. Science question for you. Look at the monitor. Under which of the following conditions will molecules of helium be moving the least?
1 degree Kelvin.
Yes, sir. Next. How you might become reflective visiting the famed Hall of Mirrors in what French palace where the treaty ending World War I was signed?
Versailles.
It is Versailles, yes. Herman Melville hooked readers with what novel about a great white whale?
Moby Dick.
That's right. Math question for you. Look at your monitor. Evaluate this expression for me, giving your answer as a positive integer.
16.
It is indeed 16. 25 bonus points if you get this. Only one 20th century president was a West Point graduate, and he was what? 34th chief executive, a popular World War II hero.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
You got it. 25 bonus points.
Every year, WJZ shines a spotlight on Black History Month.
The Birdland Caravan is hitting the road this weekend. Join WJZ and the Baltimore Orioles as we get ready for spring. Orioles.com/Birdland Caravan for more.
And welcome back. It's academic time for the grab bag. Still anybody's game. Let's check the score before we ask our questions. Old Mill is at 340. South River is at 400. And Mount Hebron is at 535. Questions in this round, 20 points up or down. The 30-point questions up or down. Teams, good luck, and we begin. Join or Die was the caption of the first American newspaper cartoon portraying the colonies as severed sections. Mount Hebron.
Rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake is right, yes. Just how many Splendid Sons title, how many Splendid Sons are there in the best-selling novel by Khalid Hassani? Yes, Mount Hebron.
100.
1,000. 1,000 was right. Next. The Caribbean island of Nevis was the birthplace of what first U.S. Treasury Secretary? South River.
Hamilton.
Hamilton is right. 30 point. Look at your monitor. This 1906 painting shows the port of Antwerp, a city in what small? Yes, Mount Hebron.
Belgium.
Belgium is correct, yes. Next question. How many degrees are there in an angle which is 1/2 its complement? Mount Hebron.
30 degrees.
30 is right. Thank you. Code 2. Described as the Napoleon of crime, what fictional professor is the arch enemy of Sherlock Holmes? Yes, South River.
Moriarty.
Moriarty is right. Caleb. February 1st, 1999 was the final date for the use of what Morse code distress signal? Yes, Mount Hebron.
SOS.
SOS is correct. 30-point question. Look at your monitors. Bought Alaska for 2 cents an acre. Yes.
Seward.
Seward is right. Had he sent that text. Next question. Not until 1968 did the U.S. return to Japan what I initial Pacific island? Mount Hebron?
Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima is correct. You won't need a time machine to see the past, present, and future enacted in the town of Grover's Corners in what drama by Thornton Wilder? That is Our Town. Next, in 1943, a huge British airstrike on the Nazi weapons program was named for what many-headed water monster? Mount Hebron.
The Hydra.
Hydra is right. Thank you again. Code 2, 30 points. Look at your monitor. These flowers attract what tiny birds that can fly? Mount Hebron?
Hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds is right. Known as the father of immunology, what 18th century English scientist developed the first vaccine against smallpox?
Louis Pasteur.
Edward Jenner was the right answer there. Next, 30 is what percent of 24? Mount Hebron.
24%.
You may answer.
183%.
125 was the right answer there. The buzzer says our game is over.
Morgan State
Mount Herborn have won. So that's it for the audition video. I hope to see you when it's academic. I hope so. 4 years later. Wow. It's been 4 years since we tried to do we tried to do the It's Academic right here in Baltimore, but it's not gonna work. But we're in the future. Oh, but I tried. So we've been on this for 3 months. It's been 5 months for planning for the new year. So let's continue the plan. To be continued on part 2.